Konnichiwa, I'm John Hornick. Welcome to my Japanese Faves series. This lesson is flat iron steak 2 ways. I've also done flap steak 2 ways. The American way to eat steak is to grill a big piece of various cuts of beef. Some cuts are more tender than others. The Japanese way is to eat smaller portions and to make sure they are tender. The idea behind this lesson is to take a flavorful cut of beef that makes a good grilled steak and to cook it 2 different ways that guarantee tenderness and flavor. So I'll be smoking the flat iron low and slow, and I'll also be braising it. Both methods will yield ultra tender and flavorful beef. I based the Miso-Sansho Marinade on a recipe from the great cookbook, The Japanese Grill, but you can use any marinade. Regardless of the marinade you use, the resulting beef will be tender, but you be the judge of which method results in tender beef that you like better. So let's start cooking. All right, let's make our Miso-Sansho Marinade. First, we're going to start with the red miso. All of the quantities are in the notes. Okay. I'm going to try to get all of this out of there if I can. There we go. Now we're going to add the Sansho pepper and sesame oil. Sake and the mirin. Now, miso is a little bit hard to mix up, okay? There are more efficient ways to do it than I'm doing right now. In fact, I think I showed one in my Tanjiro lesson, which is based upon the only thing on the menu at the Midnight Diner. That's Netflix's Midnight Diner, Japanese language series. Okay, we're going to mix this up until all of the miso is incorporated and the Sansho pepper is incorporated. You could use a stick mixer or an immersion blender to do this. That would probably be the better way to do it. It would go faster, but I'm doing it with a spoon. Okay, I've already put the flat iron steak down here into the Ziploc bag, and I used this Jokari bag filler to fill it. If you watch my videos, you know I love this device. It makes filling up a bag so easy. As I've said many times, it should get the Nobel Prize for bag filling technology. And there's a link in the notes. Okay, let's put the marinade into the bag and try to get as much air out of the bag as we can. Zip it closed. And then we're going to put it into a baking pan. Why? Why are we going to do that? In case the bag leaks, okay? And now I'm just going to massage it a little bit to get that marinade all over the beef, okay? And now we're going to put this in the fridge overnight. Okay, our steak has been marinating overnight. Now let's fish it out of the bag. We want to keep this marinade, okay? Take it out of the bag, put it onto the cutting board, and I'm going to cut it in half because half of it is going to get braised and the other half is going to get smoked, okay? Now, cut it just about in half. And we want to season both pieces. If you watch my videos, when I use the word season, it means always and only salt and pepper. And I always use kosher salt, coarse kosher salt. And I always use freshly ground black pepper out of the Peppermill. And you know I like to pat it in, but I'm going to turn it over, and turning it over is going to pat it in on that side at least, right? All right, now we're going to take half of it. We should have already preheated our smoker to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and now I'm going to take this away so I can stay on camera here. Now I'm going to cover this with foil I used this piece of foil all over and over again for the smoker, by the way, so it looks like it's been used over and over again. Cover it with foil. And we're going to put that into the smoker for 4 hours, okay? But in the last hour, we're going to brush it, okay? So we're actually going to put it in there for 3 hours, then we're going to brush it. So into the smoker, 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, let's heat the oven to 250 degrees. Okay, now let's take our other piece of beef and dredge it in flour, okay? Try to get it coated all over. I have about maybe 1/3 of a cup of flour on the in the sizzle plate here. You know, you just have to judge how much you might need for the size of the piece of beef that you have. Okay, so you just want to get it coated all over. I'll just leave it in there until I'm ready to brown it. Okay, now we're going to brown the beef. So I'm going to turn the burner on to about medium heat. Okay, put the Dutch oven over the heat. Add 2 or 3 tablespoons of a high smoke point oil. I'm using avocado oil. And wait until that gets hot, starts to shimmer, maybe just starts to give off little whiffs of smoke. Okay, our oil is ready. We're going to lay the steak down into it, and we're going to brown this on all sides. Okay, we've done one side. Oh, beautifully browned. Okay, it probably took about 4 minutes or so. Now let's do this side. Okay, it looks beautifully browned on all sides, okay? Now we're going to take it off of the heat. Okay, now I've taken the marinade out of the marinating bag, and I'm going to add it to the pot here. The pot's pretty hot. I don't want it to burn away too much, so I'm going to add the chicken stock that I was going to add separately. Just added that to cool down the pot just a little bit. I'm adding about 3/4 of that marinade all together, okay? And now what we want to do is cover this and put it into the oven at 250 degrees, and we're going to let it stay in the oven for 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to check it in about an hour just to make sure that I don't need to add any more liquid. You want the liquid to come about halfway up the meat. Okay, the steak has been in the smoker for 3 hours. By the way, I'm not using any wood chips. I'm just using kind of residual smoke that's in there, all right? You can add smoke chips if you want to make it smokier. And look, it's looking good here. We're going to brush it with the pan juices. And then we're going to brush it with some marinade. Okay, now we're going to cover it back up. Put it back into the smoker for another half an hour, and then do the same thing in a half an hour. Okay, back into the smoker. Okay, the steak has been in the smoker for another half an hour. Unwrap it. There we go. And we're going to brush it again with pan juices and some more marinade. Okay, now cover it back up, put it back into the smoker for the last half an hour, so it will be a total of 4 hours. Into the smoker. Okay, our Dutch oven has been in the oven for 1.5 hours. Now we're going to brush it with the pan juices. Looks beautiful. And I'm going to pour in the remaining marinade for the last half hour. Now what's left after we finish this marinade, we can strain that, defat it if necessary. It'll be great for another use. Okay. Now what we're going to do is put the lid back on, put it back into the oven for the last half an hour, so it will be a total of 2 hours. Into the oven. So we're just about to take the steak out of the smoker, and when we do, we're going to sear it in olive oil. So we've got 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. We're going to let that heat up till it shimmers, or just gets tiny whiffs of smoke. Okay, we've taken the steak out of the smoker. Uncover it. It looks beautiful. Now, it's been in the smoker for a total of 4 hours. Now, as soon as the oil is ready, we're going to sear it. Okay. Put the beef into the pan. We're going to sear it on both sides. Okay, let's see if it's released from the pan. Good. Okay, we're going to turn it over and we're going to sear it on that side. That took about two minutes. All right, let's check out the braised beef. Oh, that looks beautiful. We're going to flip it over in this sauce just to get it coated with the sauce a little bit, okay? And we are now ready to slice and plate up. Okay, here's the braised beef, and here's the smoked beef, okay? And what we're going to do now is plate them up. First, I want to slice each one. Beautiful, beautiful inside. We're going to slice this into pieces that are about 1/4 of an inch. Same thing with this one. Beautiful inside. You can feel the difference. This one is more fall apart tender. This is more what you would expect from something that's smoked. It's a bit more firm, okay? We'll cut that into 1/4 inch pieces as well. Okay, now we're going to plate. I'm going to take one of these little plates here. We're just going to plate enough for one person for the camera. Okay, arrange it like this. Then we're going to drizzle it with some aged balsamic vinegar. There you go. A little more. And garnish with some chives. Okay. Now, we're going to plate the other one. I'm going to put this in a warm spot. I'm going to take another one of those cocottes, plate a few pieces. Good. And I'm going to scoop a little bit of the braising liquid onto the top of those. A little bit more. Okay. Then garnish that with some chives as well. Give it a twist of pepper. Give the other one also a twist of pepper. And there we have it. This is flat iron steak 2 ways, smoked and braised. You can see photos of the final dish at my Instagram, which is @Chef's Apprentice, Cook Like a Pro. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.